Alrighty, back for another one. So this is yesterday's. Lyle's playing a guitar. Now we got 6 new characters to choose from. Kruger from Archer, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, Zuko from Last Airbender, Deadpool from Deadpool, Ghost, it's a COD character, Call of Duty character. I don't know nothing about him. Victor from Arcane. So first, which character are we doing? 5. Oh, I don't like that. Because I don't know who the hell that is. Okay, so that guy. Are we doing a male or a female version? Male, female. Okay, female. That was a horrible flip, but a flip is a flip. What pose? Meme, ballet pose, possess poses, gun poses, snowboarding poses. I guess it could be also, no, we'll keep it snowboarding. Or Sailor Moon poses. 3, possessed. Possessed posed. Okay, important what you guys know I'm working with. So this apparently is Ghost, okay? Alright, and using these references as well to try to turn Ghost into a female. And then I just got a couple of contorted looking evil stuff to look at. I'm not sure which pose I like. I'm just gonna maybe sketch a few and see which one I like. Okay, so how do I go about drawing this guy? Well, girl, but I wasn't sure at first. I kept playing around with the head, and I was thinking the pose, like, kind of like when someone possesses over a body and they climb all around the wall and stuff. So there was a pose where the person was like grabbing against the wall and like hovering up there somehow, supernaturally. So it was a very different pose for me. And I made the boobs too big. But can you really make the boobs too big? Just kidding. I was just having a hard time. I think it was just the pose, because they're not like straight, right? The person up there is like crunched, so their waist and their chest is like curled inward, so it's not like they're just standing straight up, right? And their feet has to be planted against the wall in a way where it's gonna hold the body up. And the arms, as you can see here, are way too long. So I did a lot of erasing. Eraser was my best friend this day. A lot of erasing, a lot of redrawing, a lot of stopping and looking, and right, this don't look right. And if it's a woman, it's gonna look different. The legs gonna be bigger, but this just don't look right. Eventually, one line is gonna save it here. I was making the waist way too thin, which made the body look wrong. It didn't look like it was a person. Like, now we're gonna fix those orangutan arms. Arms that don't match the body. Okay, we're figuring her out. Figuring her out. We are figuring her out. So, and then the hands. The hands have to look like they're like holding onto the wall, like muscles are grabbing the wall, you know what I mean? And then now it's the tedious part of the head. The head has lots of detail. And my dumbass, I drew it very small. I drew the character very small, where those details, a pencil can only get so many details in, and it's not gonna look so great as I wanted to. but I did my best. And again, it's looking and adding and looking and adding and looking and adding and looking and adding, looking and adding, looking and adding, looking and adding, looking and adding. Yep. Eventually we're gonna get it. So this is kind of teaching me a little bit because I've never done any type of mech suits. That a lot of the design and tactical gear and any type of science fiction gear is all the little lines and details for pockets and for gadgets, right? And eventually all those gadgets and lines and whatnot, they all add up to the final product. And we're adding more gadgets and more lines to the pants. I'm trying to fix the kneecap. Okay, which way is the kneecap? Alright, now the leg can't be this far out. That's why I'm messing around with the legs. Okay, the legs gotta be leveraged against the wall. Okay. Alright, now the foot's gotta be against the wall. Still didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to. Looks like she has a very small leg. Like, what's that guy? I heard you guys watch that movie, Don't Be a Menace in South Central or something like that. That crazy movie that was making fun of Boys in the Hood. Remember that guy? They call him Crazy Legs. And his little legs are all small. That's her right now. She's got crazy legs. Yeah, I don't like the way they came out. It's not selling the three-dimensionality. It looks like her, instead of her legs coming at us, her thigh, looks like her thigh is rotated outwards. And that's what's messing up the whole three-dimensionality. So now looking at it, I know how to fix it. Right? I know how to fix it. And bringing this thigh and bring it inwards, where it's almost like you have the knee mostly is in the front, and then kind of a little bit of lines showing that there's a thigh there, right? Yeah. A lot of the learning comes from messing around with the arms and legs and the torso and this and that. How is this body fitting in here? But at the same time, when you put it down and you come back to it later, like I'm doing now, like doing the voiceover, I can see exactly where I messed up and where I can fix it at. Yeah. It actually came out pretty cool, to be honest, with all the background and stuff. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.